Hello, no loyalists, and welcome back to the world of crypto with your host, Bella Talos. She's like scratching on the couch. Come here, come here. All right. Now you're on camera. Now what? Anyway, welcome back to the world of crypto with your host, Talos. Now, I decided not to really fix my hair or, do anything fancy today, but it's kind of fitting for the weather I'm getting right now outside. It's windy, it's very rainy. Not very rainy actually, it's just windy, very, very cold. And it is, still February, the cold season, so it should be warming up hopefully in Vegas. That's where I live, obviously. In Vegas, probably next month or so. Hopefully it starts warming up in Vegas. But then again, like when I go ahead and mention the weather, it's probably not going to be that cold for some people out there. Let me see, let me pull it up real quick, the weather. Right now it's sitting around 50 degrees. To me that's cold, damn it. To me that's cold. Holy shit. But anyway, enough rambling about that. How you guys doing today in the world of crypto? Today in the world of crypto is actually not that shabby. Not that shabby at all. We finally broke 11,000 a couple of days ago. I'm not sure when the last time I recorded a video. But we're sitting at 11,260. It actually dipped a little bit below 10,000. Like I think yesterday? Was yesterday 18th? Yeah, yesterday. So that would have been a good time to buy 10,300, and it jumped all the way back to 11,200. So you would have made some gains there if you would have bought yesterday. But all is well. Like if you got the low point on the 5th of February, then you're sitting in gains no matter what. No matter what. Right now there's really not too much to say. I do want to mention one thing real quick about because I've been kind of doing a strategy with the free BTC website and transferring over anything left over that I get into my Hashflare, and everything left over I would go into my Exodus wallet. And I've been doing that recently. Obviously I've been doing it for the past 3 days or so, and I've been getting some decent gains. I'm sitting around $82 right now in free Bitcoins, and I'm just kind of holding it. But I had a little message that popped up in my Exodus wallet that says be careful like putting in money that you mine or you like small transactions, because the way they justify it is well, basically the reason why is if I try to transfer essentially everything from my Exodus wallet over to like something else, for example, like maybe an exchange or something like that, Exodus wallet in itself will have a higher transaction fee, because the way they justify it is these are pretty much like pennies to a dime. They recommend like bigger amounts. Bash, why is he crying? They recommend like kind of a bigger amount, like for example, 0.01 or not really, like, because I think this is only like maybe $1 or something like that, $2. And that's considered a small transaction fee. And if I try to transfer all of this over into an exchange, they say that it's about a $24 transaction fee to transfer all this. So I essentially will only get 24 less than this. What is that? I'm not really doing very well with math right now. So what, 60 something? Like less than 60, like $58 I think, if I did my math right. So basically $58 out of $82 that I could transfer over, hypothetically right now if I did it, that left over at the $24 transaction fee. And I got, basically I have this right here, why are the Bitcoin network fees so high? And they have a pretty good example here that I'm going to read off to you guys. So like just for those who use Exodus wallet and doing the strategy that I'm doing, I'll probably have to change up my strategy, which I will explain later on in the episode. But basically, example here, Alice receives 0.01 Bitcoins every day from her mining contract for 100 days. Bob receives a payment of 1 Bitcoin once. Both Alice and Bob now have 1 Bitcoin balance. If Alice and Bob now try to send 1 Bitcoin, Alice will have a much larger transaction fee than Bob. This is because the Bitcoin network has to do a lot more work for Alice to bundle up all her small charge inputs together versus Bob, who just has 1 input. So that's basically the way they explain it here. It's similar for someone who tries to spend 100 pennies versus $1. Both amounts are the same. However, the 100 pennies takes longer to count, so it's harder to make the transaction. So that's why the Exodus wallet strategy that I've been using might not be the best. So I might not put like small transactions like this anymore. The way I'm going to be doing it now is like basically I'll get the money from free Bitcoin still. Oh, sorry, wrong site. I'll still get the free Bitcoin, you know, website here, and I'll still get the rolls and the multiply BTC. You know, if I redeem my rewards for Bitcoin, stuff like that, I'll still do that, the same strategy, and I'll still go ahead and withdraw it once I reach like 35,000 Satoshis. But instead, I'm going to keep it in my Bitcoin.com wallet, my desktop wallet here. What's cool about this wallet is I control the transaction fees no matter what. So I'm gonna build this up, you know, as much as I can. Maybe 0.01, whatever I feel comfortable sending over, and then from here I'll transfer it to my Exodus wallet, because my Exodus wallet is pretty much going to be my holding bank that I'm going to keep forever. Like I don't really plan on selling anything here. If I'm in desperate need of money, then yeah, I will go ahead and send it to you know, like a fiat exchange, and you know, transfer that to fiat, or maybe use the, if Bitcoin is more, I guess, well known and available to like purchase stuff. I know you can buy like plane tickets with from Expedia, for example. You can also buy like Overstock.com accepts Bitcoins, I believe. There's probably a website that we can, maybe we'll go into it later on, but that accepts Bitcoin as a transaction. So instead of going ahead and like getting those large transaction fees from Exodus, I'll probably make this more like my holding bait that I'll keep forever. And then maybe my Bitcoin.com wallet is more for the transfers that I do. Because basically what I've been kind of doing now is from my free Bitcoin website, transfer to Bitcoin.com wallet, and then from here I go ahead and transfer that to other sources, because like what I talked about before, I can't really do it right now because I have no money right now. But if I try to send money, whatever, and I put the amount here, I can set the transaction fees, whereas Exodus wallet, Jack's wallet, I can't set a transaction minimum. So that's why I like this wallet the best, in terms of, because it has the lowest transactions. You can pretty much set it up as best you can. The one thing that sucks about it, of course, you can only have Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Core BTC, which, you know, that kind of, it's nice, I guess, but at the same time you might be able to do more, possibly. Yeah, it doesn't say I can't transfer between wallets. So basically that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep this more as my transfer / holding wallet, and my Exodus wallet is pretty much my wallet that I'll keep accumulating, but I won't be sending off small transactions anymore. I'll probably set a much bigger chunk, maybe 0.01, 0.001, instead of 0.0001, because I think there's like $1 or something like that. So instead of transferring $1, I'll transfer over like maybe $100 or $10, at least minimum $10. But more than likely, I'll probably wait until I get at least $100 and transfer it over. Because what I like about this is I can just exchange it off into other stuff that I may want. Because I definitely want more Ethereum. I definitely want more Dash, and maybe possibly Litecoin. That's pretty much it. But obviously, I need a minimum amount. I need at least $148 before I can actually transfer anything else from Bitcoins. But it is what it is. I'm actually almost there. Well, actually not really. But actually not really. But once I get there, I can definitely start changing it out into other currencies out there. With this whole like fees thing, it only really applies to Bitcoins. I think they mentioned it here. It says here, because of this, we advise users to either receive larger payouts less frequently, or receive their payouts in an asset like Dash or Ethereum, which do not use the same UTXO-based system as Bitcoin or Litecoin, and thus will not have whatever the mining fees associated with it. So I think what I might do is I might go ahead and like where is it? What I might do actually is once I get enough of the minimum fee, I might transfer all of this into Ethereum, possibly, because it's going to be the same value. There is some like fees in terms of converting it over and stuff like that, but definitely not as high as $24 like I talked about earlier. Or I'll just keep it as BTC, but I'll just do a larger amount, like I was saying. So I'll definitely play around and see what works best for me. But I definitely want to let you guys know about the strategy that I mentioned. I believe the last part, or the previous part, or the previous video. I'm not sure which video I talked about it, where I was talking about my strategy, where I left any leftover from Hashflare goes into my Exodus wallet. But now that I know about this, I might limit how much I transfer over into my Exodus wallet, at least for the time being. I'll probably just hold it in my Bitcoin.com wallet first, and then once I get a bigger amount, go ahead and transfer that over. So that's probably what I'll do. And this is what's scary here. We have seen fees as high as $50 to $200 for mining contract payouts that have gone on for years. In a few cases, the fee required to send your Bitcoin is even higher than your Bitcoin balance. Now that sucks ass. So I'm definitely going to try to alleviate that as best I can. So I think $100 is fair, I think, to transfer over into Exodus first. Or maybe I'll just, not use Exodus anymore. Maybe I'll try to find a better wallet. I'm not sure if Jack's wallet does that either. But maybe I'll do some more research on my own so I can find out which wallet is best. Preferably though, I do wish to get like the Ethos Universal Wallet. Let's actually go into that real quick. Now I can't wait for this right here, the Ethos Universal Wallet. Universal Wallet meets superpowered digital currency dashboard meets social network. Universal Wallet, Ethos Smart Keys, one-click diversification, and people powered. It compares it with the other wallets, and right now I have Exodus wallet right now. It does Bitcoin, obviously, fund transfers, code storage, and software interfaces, altcoins, and ERC20 tokens, which is cool. However, Ethos has all of this, has asset associations, mobile support, fund transfers, cold storage, managed keys, software interface, altcoins, ERC20 tokens, token classification, and social. So definitely much better than all the other wallets I see here. Even the Ledger Nano S. And this also provides like atomic swaps as well. Similar to, I guess, Exodus too, because it is atomic swap there. But definitely not as much variety in comparison to the Ethos wallet. No startup fees or hidden costs, instant coins, tax-friendly reports, which is amazing. I want this so badly, because it's so hard to find like good websites for taxes in terms of like capital gains. So that's gonna be useful. But let me see how far they are in terms of the roadmap, because I really hope they release this soon. It doesn't show here. Yeah, it doesn't show like when. It doesn't show when they're gonna release the wallet. I saw prototypes and pictures of it, and it looks really nice. Let's see if I can find some pictures. This is pretty much the picture that was shown for how the wallet looks like, and it looks nice. It looks nice. It looks futuristic actually. So I'm very excited about this. No news on when they're gonna release it though, which is unfortunate. Now, like I talked about earlier in the video, like there's certain websites or whatever that accept Bitcoin as transactions. Let's see here. What accepts Bitcoins? That's actually one of the top. Let me see here. Who accepts Bitcoins as payment? List of companies. 99 Bitcoins website. All right. Here's a list of companies that accept Bitcoin as payment. KFC Canada. Only Canada. Overstock.com. Subway Eat Fresh. Got Microsoft. Users can buy content with Bitcoin on Xbox and Windows Store. Reddit, you can buy premium features there. Virgin Mobile and Virgin Airlines. OkCupid apparently. Namecheap, Cheap Air, Expedia, like I said, Newegg.com, which is very cool, Wikipedia, Internet Archive, Bitcoin Travel, the coin, Pirate Bay apparently, I don't know how that works, Zynga, 4chan, Easy TV, Mega, Pizza for Coins, Domino's Pizza sign up, pay for your pizza with Bitcoin, that's pretty cool. Whole Foods, Bitcoin Coffee, no Starbucks though. I hope Starbucks gets in that program eventually. Yacht, you can buy a yacht. T-Mobile Poland? Oh, come on, man. Why can't we have that in the US? Oh, Green Man Gaming, that's pretty cool. I actually like Green Man Gaming because I buy a lot of my gaming content for PC from Green Man Gaming. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll probably have a link to the description of this website for you guys to check out if you guys are interested in like buying stuff with Bitcoin. And there's a lot. There's actually quite a lot here. Obviously, as more people accept Bitcoin, the more this list will grow and eventually be, you know, more universal. What's cool though, like in Vegas, there's certain clubs that actually accept Bitcoin as transactions. So if you want to buy tickets to shows and stuff like that, or obviously not all shows and concerts, but they do accept Bitcoin as transactions for nightclubs, nightlife, stuff like that, which is very cool. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I actually was able to buy a few things from Bitcoins because I took my wife out to dinner in a show, whatever. I pretty much took money that I got from our free Bitcoin website here, and I was able to buy like a vast majority of like the dinner and the show all for free Bitcoins. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Like it was pretty much the money that I earned, it was all free, and I was able to get like cool stuff in return. To them, you know, obviously, as Bitcoin goes up, you know, obviously they win out in the end, so to speak. But I don't really consider that a bad on me because I got it all free. So, you know, definitely check out this website if you haven't already done so. Earn some free Bitcoins every hour. You can do multiply BTC, and you know, you can just you accumulate your gains from here. Obviously, it is gambling, so be careful. You know, you can't end up losing all your money, so be very careful how you handle it. And if you win big, kind of like slots in a casino, if you win big, just take your gains, come back the next day. You know, never try to bet everything that you have to double down, so to speak, and that's all the money you have, because you could end up losing all your money, so be very careful of that. But if you win big, like I said, go ahead and withdraw it into your wallet and go ahead and buy some cool shit. Go ahead and buy some cool shit with it, guys. But anyway, if there's any questions you guys have, any concerns, definitely leave in the comments down below. Links to everything I talked about, free Bitcoin website, the site that accepts Bitcoins, as well as Hashflare if you guys are interested in Hashflare, and of course Ethos. If you guys are interested in learning more about Ethos, the Universal Wallet, because I'm very excited about this one, because more than likely I'll be using the Ethos wallet far more than my Exodus wallet or my Jax wallet. So I'm very excited to see when this comes out. But anyway, enough rambling. Hope you guys like this episode. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. And I'll definitely see you next one. So until next time, Styles out. Alright, laters.